welcome guys. This is a power outage again, but we work. This is day 165 of backtesting until I am profitable. So without delay, let's just get started. Right, so I was doing the inversion model recently and it's looking good, so let's do the inversion model. Maybe later we can go to the ICD classic entry model. I'll play this now. So recently I've learned that analyzing price action in a good way, like you can have multiple entry models, it's good, but analyzing price in a particular way will, like, not actually in a particular way, but the market structure analysis, good analysis, is like above all of that, like model and stuff. So if your analysis is crap, then obviously the model, whichever model you'll trade, then you'll be sulking at it. Alright, so here I think we're bullish, and here we have this daily high. Here is our next target, 4 hour. We are in a good gap here. Yeah, something like this. 1 hour. Well, on 1 hour I have a small sweep here, and yeah, I think here we can frame out. So we have an external sweep, external liquidity sweeps in the 1 hour. So that's why I'm saying like it's an external liquidity sweep. I have a huge move. I don't know. I think there was some kind of news this day. 30. Now I'm going to go to 15. So here I have a really huge gap that we could like rebalance to. So I'm just gonna wait for this gap to potentially show some kind of rebalance. And there, that internal PA is where I'd like to find an entry. The 15 already soaring high. We already hit these targets. And this next potential target will be this high. It's all-time high. You don't see any internal manipulation yet. Okay, this is good. Looking good so far. 5 minutes, we've ran this low. Okay, very good drop. What do we see here? So 5 minutes, there is a fair value gap. 1 minute, well, we've ran this low here. But yeah, there's not like discount or any kind of thing like that. I think I'm better off waiting. I'm just gonna wait. I mean, it could go higher, but this wouldn't be like an A+ entry. So let's just wait for a little bit and see how price delivers. It's already 11 AM, so chances of this trade working out are low. So now we get a better manipulation internally here that even formed an SMT. So from here to here, I have now an internal as a sweep and an SMT. So now here will be a better place. Let's see if we get an inversion. Boom. Right, this candle here, we closed above, which means here I can take the buy, and this will be like 23 handles. So that's 500 over 46, that's 10, close to 11, 10.6, it's like 11. So buy it. My take profit will be with these relatively equal highs here. Now play it and see what happens. Half of what I think could happen. I moved to break even pretty close to line shower. Gotta keep that in mind, so end up getting stopped out, which is totally normal. Now we got the next day. I don't think we would like to be trading any time like London. And honestly, considering the way things are looking here, I mean, look at the 1 minute. It's not looking that clean, honestly. So the next day, okay, very bullish move. Now we've already hit the targets. When you go to the 1 hour, and they consider we already hit the buy side, so we gotta be cautious with the way price will move this day. Now when you go down to the 1 hour, right, consider we dropped into this. I think this is the sort of block here. These two consecutive down close candles from this day, for which price ends up soaring higher later. So I mean, it's like that I was right that time. Now we've hit the high target. Don't really like the idea of shorting the all-time highs, but this is the next target buy side. Then this will be sell side. But I'm looking for price to reject and continue higher. Considering that we're in this gap here, like this is a low probability day, obviously, because you can frame the market in both ways. So we gotta be cautious with our entries. But if the market puts in a manipulation to the upside, I mean, then it will be like setting itself to probably take out some sell side, which I think will be possible. Okay, I got the 5. We've already run this high here. Do we close inside the gap? Okay, back inside. We're 937. Now creating this impression, but I wouldn't like to show here because we could be retracing to the first presented fair value gap. So just sit and wait. Okay, left behind like relatively equal highs here. Boom, high gets taken out once more. Now it's probably like gonna draw, but I don't see any entries or any way close except the terminal creator inversion. Just gonna wait and see what happens next. Right, look at this SMT here now. Trading like shorting the all-time highs is tempting, man. I'm not gonna do that. You short here, there's a fair value gap here, so it's pretty messed up. And I think that the fact that it's going higher is pretty accurate. We're respecting the 15-minute gap there, and after this run on the low, push higher, internal inversion here. I still think it's gonna go higher, but I'm just gonna take break this because this still market's still like looking not that good. Boom, we'll take profit there. So you can see how good like the rejection of the 15-minute gap was. On point, bro, on point. Well, good one. Stay open. Go on the daily. Whoa, we're flying. Now this day was extremely bullish. I mean, we could have traded it. Wonder why we felt like it was crap, but should have like executed like a robot. Now I've got this one fairly gap here and some relatively go highs. Really like short range here, like 46 handle and 15. Like to see these internal lows get taken out. Yeah, have like this low and this one here. So it's not an SMT, but up in 15. It's looking good, and I think it could probably like deliver higher, even though we're in this gap here. So yeah, slow day. Market's like consolidating here, and left behind some red colors here again. It creates a small internal inversion here, but these ecolos here are suspect. I'm just gonna sit and see what delivers. But will it deliver to the full highs? I think it'd go high like in the PM session. PM session's done. Look at how the previous day ended up becoming bearish. Luckily we didn't trade now. We're in the daily fair value gap. Haven't decided on anything yet. We have some sell side, buy side here, and sell side. Which sell side is really close, and I think the price is gonna head for it and go up for would like inverse this gap here. Going down to 1 hour. Not retracing into like anything in particular. On the 15, we're in this small gap here. Some buy side liquidity, so internally I have this. Obviously I think that we could, if like we're bearish, then we'll held here, then continue over. I think the thing I'm expecting here is like a drop to take out some lows, then continue higher after like we're in a daily gap. So let's see what delivers and what doesn't. Okay, I'll stop it right there. Go to the 1 hour. Like we're pretty close to this low, but they're like internal move here. So 1 hour low is about to get taken out. 1 hour, boom, we ran this low here right there. So let's see if we get like another manipulation internally. Boom, market like just explodes higher. Oh, looks like the 15 was retracing into this thing here, which is absolutely crazy. Then it creates an inversion on this gap here, for which if you sell there. So take it 1 to 2, would you get it? Three, two, boom. Very good delivery here. I wanted to deliver, but I guess we were wrong on the bias here. Not actually guessing, we were wrong. No need for the guessing that I guess we were wrong. No, we were wrong on the bias. How's the 5 minute? No retracing into any kind of gap. Okay, 15-minute retracement into a gap. No entry here, no inversion or something like that. No, next day. So market ends up dropping to this sort of block-like structure. Now, This candle is looking bull. This candle is looking bullish, and I probably think we can accumulate some buys here, even though we have some relatively equal lows. Crazy liquidity, but I think we're gonna go higher. Why? We are at an order block, and I think price could potentially heading higher. For which, if it's not, then probably target like premium PRAs, such as some internal gaps here, which I think this one will be suspect. So right here, 4 hour, yeah, somewhere around there. So supposedly we could reject this 4 hour gap. So perception is not at its best right now. So I'm gonna sit patient and wait. Now I have some external lows that would like give me an entry to Bezos off. So wait. Okay, so there was any kind of SMT or some kind of shady business going on. So now I start dropping. Okay, I'm end up running this low here, and pretty close to the last 1 hour low, and boom, the 1 hour open very, it's too much volatile. That okay, do we take out the 15-minute low? This is some kind of SMT as of now. Let's see if any gaps gets presented. Well, my gut is still saying like no, I'm not gonna give you anything. So low taken here, this low here also taken. Boom. So from here to here, like the 39 handle, this is too large. Didn't know it would be this huge. Like 40. It's 500 over 86. I think we'll approach those highs. Up on the 15, there's also we moved to break even once reaching to this gap because it's a premium gap and we could reject it. So we just sit and wait. This consolidating is crazy. Reverse the gap, so break even here and sit and chill and wait. I'd like this to be inversed. Don't tell me you're gonna edge this and move. It'd be the most dumbest price action I've ever seen. But ES is already taking it out, so let's not be greedy here, man. We'll just stick with that. I don't want to sleep alone. But now hold you tight. Have full eyes. So I think here, like, you could like take another trade. We'll run this low here, forming an SMT. Go back. Right, this is it. 15 retracement here. We have an inversion. 5 retracement as well. But on the 1 minute, you have sweep of this here and this here, SMT. Then version. I don't know why I'm thinking that prices could be about now to draw higher to the high that we were targeting, this one here, for which I don't know why I'm hesitating to take the trade, but we can take it now. That's 24 times 248, 548, that's 10. With the most craziest thing, making it and giving it back. That's for, oh, whoa, 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 no, I'm not gonna take this. We're in the 4 of a value gap. Even though it looks really, really promising, I mean, not worth the risk. Let's just sit and wait. Baby, wait, let me think of it. But took this, I mean, a bias. So lowest hanging fruit, daily high, really, really close. Things like, I don't know, 40 handles. It's actually not 40 handles, 20 handles from where price is to, it's 20 handles. So now I go down up to the 1 hour. I think we're bullish here. And these moves in London are really cheeky. To 1 hour, no kind of like a strong gap anywhere nearby as this one, and the next target will be like a daily high. I don't know if we're gonna reach all-time highs, but when I got the daily, you can tell like the previous day high here, not the 1 hour. This will be the target. 15. Sell side. The closest sell side. Bias has already marked like it's external, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And some relatively equal lows, which I think like the market should take out aggressively. So first target hit, I mean the daily gap, and then market opens. Okay, it's flying higher. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it because of, like, I have this target here? I think like I'll be about to reverse and head for these relatively equal lows, so you can sell it sort of short, something like this. And it's also like a gap, so I mean, so like 1.4R, 1.4R here, 33, so that's 66, 400 over 66, that's 7.5, so 7, so stop loss right there. And boom, target hits, gets hit. Targets hit. Okay, now here the entry, another entry is about to perform. I got on the 15, we have this really gap. Now when I got in the 5, we've run this low and this low here. 1 minute we have big SMT from, I want to see the furthest low. Is it this one? From this furthest low here to here, have 70, and from here to where, so this is the SMT, and we are in a POI, 15-minute POI, and we're creating this kind of move. But the power of 3 wouldn't be agreeing with us. Here's why. Like if we want the what's it called, the 1 hour to open, like it would bring in another price leg, then like power of 3. So I'm like, see, like, will it do that thing that I'm thinking or not? Ooh, should have taken this trade. Very beautiful, but I don't think it's gonna deliver fully. I don't regret taking it. I didn't miss out. It's just like, it's a decision I made, so I gotta stick to it. I'm not gonna regret it. Gotta have a heart of steel. Okay, now I'm gonna go up on the 5. It's a retracement inside of some, cool gaps, but no inversions being formed yet, so just sit and we wait. Full 2R there, the 1 hour. It's really good. So I don't think like the power of 3 should discourage us from taking this such kind of entry. You can see how beautiful it's delivered. When they took like a little bit more of time, but I mean it was good. From here to here, this is 38 minutes, just totally fine. Okay, midday. Oh, let's just wait for 11 p.m. The 15-minute looking like no kind of gap or something like that. So potential entries will happen here, but no, nothing forming yet. Only thing on the 15 is retracement of this gap, which was like at, when was this? 9:45, and we end up hitting all time. No, it's not all time highs. Previous day gap. So previous day gap. Did you say previous day gap? No. So I've learned this, but then why am I targeting like small targets? Gotta learn on the AM open. 1 hour. I'm going to the daily. Sorry. Well, I think this is the day where we could hit some all-time highs because we're bullish. It's looking bullish. 4 hour trace minute of for a gap yesterday. 1 hour. Boom. So 70, 15 minutes. Have a good fair value gap for which I don't think we could form an external sweep, but then have like an internal sweep. Bedu. So no inversion created, so no entry. So nothing yet. Price is extremely choppy, except if we won't retrace to some potential gap if we're going ahead higher. Okay, right, we've tapped into some gap. Now let's see if an entry can present itself. Okay. Okay, we're gonna buy it in this macro. Why? Look at how this 15-minute candle is looking like. Ultimate target, this one here. It's pretty close. Could be like a 1-to-1 from here to here. 1.2R, and so from here to here it's 38. So it's like 8 times 2, 76, 500 over 76. That's 6.5. Buy this. This will be the take profit right there. Stop loss. Boom. Well, this was one heck of a reversal. Price runs this low here. Wonder why. Why are you doing that, NQ? Give me a reason. Okay, I'm going to the next day low. Next day AM open, sorry. Well, we've already hit all-time highs, but I'm not gonna continue about there. You can see that we end up turning bearish, which is pretty insane. Consider where ES is. Like ES is like its peak high. So this is a crazy day. Low hanging fruit on the daily time frame, which I think, man, we could like run it then start getting higher, which I think is more probable. Before I gap here, 1 hour of sell side here. No, kind of okay. Some gaps here as well. Relatively close, by the way. The 1 hour. There's nothing that except that we're rejecting a good fair play gap here on Friday, so we could potentially continue lower when we zoom in. Can say this. So we just sit and wait. Some pre-market highs here. Some lows here, which I think that could head lower. Like if we ran the highs and then we start heading lower. And of course back. Back a little bit. Alright, so let's continue. Yeah. So I was saying that we could. This is high zero suspect, and let's see, where is Asia? There, Asia highs. So I think like we could have like an inside day where we target that thing. So I'm just gonna wait for what's gonna happen on the 1 minute and see. We also have some red colors here. There's way too many pools of liquidity. Boom. First level tagged out. Alright, so if we go up on the 5, consider we've run these lows and heading for these ones here, and we also hit at like a daily target. It also took out a daily low. Now we've created this inversion, we've closed above. I don't know why I'm really skeptical of these first few minutes. Really huge stop. I'm just gonna let this pass for a while. Right, how's the 15? Very long wick, by the way. Okay, we've hit constant encroachment of the wick, and this is why I didn't trust it. Now this is okay. So for me, sweep. We've got the SMT, and now this is the inversion, a better one. And this is a pretty crazy SMT if you ask me. And I don't think there is anything that will be blocking it. Oh, yo, we gotta wait. Have this thing here. And 1 hour for vertical retracement. Now I'm gonna let this pass. Because like you can frame the market from both ends, so I'm just gonna let that one pass. The ES is also like dropping. Go to 1 hour. Okay, we're this low here. Oh, I think pretty soon enough maybe we'll reverse, but then maybe we'll get like another sweep here. One more run on the lows. There's too much liquidity there. Well. We're not the market maker, so obviously don't know what is gonna happen next. Okay, here, this is another model, but I'm not gonna trade this. I'm just saying, like, will the other model work out here? Well. So you can see that the other model delivers. First target there. Okay, retracement into a 15-minute periodic gap, and we end up running this low. There it is. I'll swap this low here, and I'll wait for an inversion. Now I'll go to the next day section. So the other day ends up being bearish. So now I think it will be heading to the all-time highs for a huge gap at Asia. It's a very huge gap here. Buy side target. Something happened at 8. Some kind of news. I think we're gonna head for the data highs. Will be good if like we have like an internal manipulation. go. We'll drop side here. Data lows taken out. SMT. We're in a 4-hour gap. Well, to the 1 minute, you can see that we have this. This is what I hate with this model. Like, you find entries real easy, which I'm like skeptical about. Like, you'll really get swept out in seconds as well. So from here to here, that's like 30 what? 35. So that's 500 over 70. That's 7 handles. Now my target, I got the 15. You can see that some kind of a block there. So if we reach somewhere around here, like in this gap here, I will move to immediate break even. I don't know why I'm calling the low here. Now I think that we could take out the buy side level there, but I'm not here to charge. And okay, I think this is like a full break even. We've already secured the, this will be, what will this be? 1 2 4 1 2 3. Wait, I'm checking the data. All right, I think I'm gonna close this here. I'm pretty confident it could like gonna continue higher. You can see that how it delivers. It's probably gonna continue this, but I closed it because 5-minute fair value gap and auto block. So just gonna sit and wait and observe full delivery. Look at how what we could have banked more if we had been patient enough. This is absolutely insane, man. Catching a trade from here to here, 170 points, which we missed, and we could have got them honestly. Like, we're the ones who killed ourselves here. Man, look at how beautiful this day was. Let's check the 1 hour. Like, where did we trade? Here. We're targeting this thing here, and it was taken out at 10. Retracement at 12 and 13, and consolidate pretty much in the afternoon. So I'm still bullish, and I think the market could head higher. We have buy side liquidity. We are in a good 1 hour fair value gap here, paired with another block, which is good. And prices ran this low, pretty much the same thing on ES. So this is like an internal sweep, I mean external sweep. I would like to see an internal sweep though as well. And so this is like the sweep. Actually, this is not like a sweep, it's a sweep. Some internal highs and some this internal low is where I'd like to see a better move, if I can say so. Relatively close, by the way. I think the market could head for them. The open, boom, eats them right away. Retracement back into a gap, good gap there. And continue dropping, for which, yeah, we're wrong. Market's bearish. Well, just gotta sit through and wait. It's going kind of real slow now. Boom, right there is where an entry will be. We close above, nope. Boom, there. 15-minute. why is this looking like this? So very big SMT at another block. Yes, this is pretty aggressive. SSL. Now, it's like I'm betting against the market, man. Well, potential targets. No, now that we've moved all of this, low hanging fruit will be the midpoint. Now we've had the sweep, no big SMT like this one. We've run this low, so we're rolling so far. Now, if we reach into this high, probably here, how is this high here? How far is this high? 13 handles, no. I want to see a 15 minute family gap, probably like this one here. We move to break even because it could just reject this gap right away, and you know, being wrong is okay, so it's totally fine. Stop loss right there. Ooh, very big stop. 37 is still a really big stop. 7 times 2 is 74. 500 over 74, that's like 6, wait a minute, 6.7, so it's like this pretty much. So buy. My stop loss right around there. 176, full $500 right there. Okay, take profit. I like the high in premium to get taken out, but I'm not to break even once we reach here, if we're moving fast, by the way. Yeah, you're playing with us. On the 15, we are rejecting the 15 at fair value gap. I wish a break even there was necessary. So after price has moved like that kind of big movement, like reversing, is really rare. So that's another lesson learned. Now, can we frame cells inside here? Let's see. Well, after doing that, like the most closest cell will be on this candle here, using the inversion model. So there, stop there, target there, 1.6R, delivered right there. The problem is that some of us will get stopped out right there, which is totally fine. Next day. Okay, now market's looking extra bearish. Low hanging fruit, this thing here. We're in this gap here, and I think we're gonna continue lower. Internal highs, which I don't think we'll reach there, but this internal highs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Heads higher, up in the 5 minute. Okay, really good. It's not bad so far. I'm really skeptical of this. Ooh, very crazy move. Actually, wait. Look at this. This right here is fair value gap on the 15, which means that this will be a valid sweep. The only problem I hate with this is that an early entry, man. But the entry will be somewhere below this inversion, very close below this gap here. So if you sell it right in this candle, yeah, we'll know what's gonna happen. But this will be like the exact model that I'm looking for. 20 handles, so that's 500 over 40, 12 stuff, what's it called, 12 handles, so it's like 1.2 minutes, so I sell 12 this central farms at 9:41. With the 5 minute, the lowest hanging fruit will be this on the 15. Well, these daily lows, so we move to break even once this gets taken out, this right here. We could actually even take some partials. How big would this be? 4R, extremely huge. Okay, break even there. Now play it and see, and his full move, like without any kind of retracement or something like that. Which I think, okay, will the 15-minute retrace? Even if it retraces to go lower, like it will be choppy. Just so you can see. But this was the daily low, keep that in mind. So internal move, well, let's see what will be holding price to continue on. So we're pretty close to this low. There's this fair gap per hour, this is a gap, and if we do it like this, conclusion, and this will be a potential entry, but I'm not thinking this thing could buy that high. I think it's like some 15-minute fair value gap retracement. On the 1 minute fair value gap, like inversion right here, but the target of the day has been hit, so this will be like not really ideal. Let's just check if it does will deliver. Okay, it ends up in a full sweep. So if it's not a 15-minute fair value gap retracement, wait, we are missing something here. But the thing I hate with this is that most of the time internally it doesn't form SMTs, which is discouraging. So if there's no something, most of the times I would like not to enter at all. And the propane drops. Come on, just drop this low here, SMT 15, 5. Capable replacement with an SMT right inside there, no inversion or not something that kind of sort. Okay, on the day, it's looking bearish here. The only thing I hate about this is like I can frame it both ways. Why? We have low here, but we're also in a daily fair value gap. For our ES is in this gap, which is something that in key could also drop an inversion there. Now internal highs, we're rejecting this thing. Buy side liquidity, got some sell side here. which is make the minor, sell side and minor, buy side relatively close. So before market open, we've already hit the targets, which is suspicious. I mean, I wouldn't like to trade like that kind of price action, saying that we've already hit. Okay, we're potentially about to form some kind of SMT, because yes, hasn't taken out that low yet, but I'd like to see another drop inside. Okay, beautiful. How's the 15? Okay, still gonna drop. But what target then? Because if you want the daily targets are too much, we could also target this thing here as a daily low. Let's see, will it reverse or something like that? Now, look at this. So I have an SMT with this thing here. I'd like to see a rejection. Let's see where this kind of closes. Does it return higher anywhere inside the inversion? Well, form yet another internal SMT, for which I wouldn't take a kind of trade like when it's looking like this. Probably would have taken it somewhere here, but this prompts like the market for more manipulation, which is right there. So I'd like to wait for more confirmations. Okay, right here will be better. If no other time frame disrupts it, 15.5. Okay, so now I'll literally like target lowest hanging fruits. This. This is where we'll move to break even. It's high here, and I don't think this candle is okay. It's about to close, but it's okay. If we take buy from here, let's stop right there. That's like 60. So 500 over 60. That's 8. Buy this, and the stop loss will be right here. Take profit right there. Okay, break even there. Money could just hit the full target without stressing us out. Where the high? Okay, ES has already taken it out. Ooh, full target gets hit. The trade takes longer than expected, but it's okay. So this is 26 minutes. So it's just, I think it's just that I haven't more put this strategy in, integrated this strategy in my live trading, but I mean, it's looking great so far. By the way, how much did I risk for how much? Because if I risked from here to here, to make from here to here, that's close to 1 to 2. I think so. Let's check the stats. I think we're like on a green streak. Let's check the calendar. If we go to March 2024, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So break even here, which ended up hitting the graffiti, which is totally okay. So look at this win streak, which is extremely great. Week where you can make 8%. Okay, let's continue. good as it looks. We're closed inside the gap here, so we're heading higher now. Lowest hanging fruit again is this daily high. And these high here. So now I'm gonna go down to 4-hour inversion there. 1 hour. Well, we have no external manipulation except for these lows here. This one's where they were taken out. So I'd like to see a strong internal manipulation. If I would like to see price go higher, so this will be like an internal new low get manipulated. Okay, crazy delivery to the upside without the internal manipulation that I was thinking. Daily high gets taken out, so I'm probably gonna trade a continuation here. Let's see what the 15-minute candle tells us. That's what will dictate more. Retracement into 15-minute candle. Watch out for a potential entry. No entry. Everything like was invalidated by that move. So I'm just gonna wait for a potential sweep of an internal low. If not something like that, then I sit. Okay, how's the 15-minute looking right now? So at least if the 5-minute retraces here, this will be the only place where I will take like buys. It's in discount, it has like all the potential characteristics, but the price action on this day is really slow, so we have some kind of SMT there. Okay, well, even a deep drop. Okay, so no trade for this day. Go to specific date, New York AM session, which is the next day. And go on to daily. Daily shows everything. Yep, we're dropping. Very good target. Well, I hate the way this 2023 price action. If this is how it was looking like, it was the most crappiest thing I've ever seen. For run these highs here. Some fair value gap disrespected, but another good fair value gap here respected. Inversion, send our dropping. 1 hour. Retracement back higher, fair value gap, run highs. Retracement into another fair value gap right there. 15 minutes. So I'd like to see internal manipulation. External liquidity is the same as internal. Markets opens by dropping. Okay. Not my kind of entries. I don't swing it like that. So yeah, so except if this 15-minute provides some weight, like a retracement to the upside. You know what's missing here? Okay, I think we actually have the SMT. This overall, this looks so probability. This looks so low probability. So 15-minute fair value gap there. So this is the impression I wanted to mark this. So from here to here, 25, that's one full 10 contracts. Considering that I'm targeting this and this now, when we check the daily, will show us like, do we really want to continue going lower or right now? I think, well, the trade will confirm. It's moved half, break even. Come on, man. I was getting stopped out. We had direct OTP, stop loss. And why didn't it move the full move? Well, let's see, from here to here, this 33 handles, it's like 1 to 1.5 are there. And they're not taking out the slope. Anyways, in a few minutes I'll be ending the stream. I think this is like enough lessons for the day, I mean for the model and the day as well. So I think this day is bullish. After this drop, we're trading in a really tight range of drop, but target there and go down the 4 hour. Okay, the price is not looking the best. We're in a daily gap, I think. Still in the daily gap. Sorry, 1 hour. Retracement back into previous gap yesterday. This day has FOMC in the afternoon, so gotta be cautious. No. It's gonna be meticulous. Yeah, I found a term that suits it exactly. So internal range liquidity. So internal range. Runs buy side, runs sell side, and 7 minutes. After creating an impression here, like this will be the most crazy risk to reward I've ever seen. I think let's just fast forward it like 1 hour to the NFPNC, I mean to FOMC. If you run this high here, this we have a crazy SMT from this so-called all-time high of Venice SMT down to 15. This gap is still kind of holding, but there's no strong manipulation. There is, but I think we could be about to head lower with this being the going plus this liquidity here and going up in the 1 hour. Well, could also potentially reach into discount for below that red line there. Now let's see what happens at NFP. I'd like to see NFP manipulate higher. 2, boom. I got it up in the 1 hour. We've already run that high. Okay, how does the next candle behave? Whoa. That's crazy. 1 hour. Let's see how it's looking like. Crazy moves. So something gets removed, but we still have one on this side here. I'm gonna go down to the 1 minute. You can see now the inversion has got put in here. Now if we take a sell here, will be the most riskiest sell of all time. Why? I will be targeting these relatively equal lows. Biggest stop loss I've ever taken. And 63 handles. If I take 63 times 2, that's 126. So 500 over 126. That's 4 handles. Target right there. Let's see, does it hit right there, or does it top us out directly? If it moves half the range, we move to break even. Keep in mind that we have minutes, like Fed interest decision a couple of minutes later, like at 14:30, which I see doesn't do something that big. But is this half the range? From here to here, that's 98. So if this is 50, we move to break even. Really close to 50. And we get stopped out right there. But there was no manipulation on the downside. That's why I wouldn't take buys, because I wasn't confident with buys. Okay, I'm bullish now. Extremely bullish. Now that we're even at all-time highs, it would be most resistant to be bearish. Well, 1 hour we have a good fair value gap here. Small target there. Down to 15. Well, no crazy internal range liquidity. Except this one here. So this take will be kind of inside. Boom. Like right even before market opens. Sign, fast forward, no rewind. Okay, good run on this internal sell side. Well, the problem is now there is no inversion, which maybe market could provide another manipulation for it to get formed. And wait, I wait. Okay, so nothing for that model. Okay, now there is the manipulation. This here, this will be like a 1-to-1, that's the problem, but this will be like something like this. 33 times 2. Well, from here to here there is an SMT now on the 15. We all close inside this gap, which makes me think that we could possibly head higher. So this will be 8 handles. If we cross above this high, then that's a break even. get stopped out right there. This is so frustrating. I have now at 18%. All right. I'm just gonna close the session here. I'm gonna continue it next time. So we made it pretty extended. So until the next time, stay blessed. Peace.